Now, I just told you, you have a heart and this blue color lines all are veins. The red color lines are all are arteries. Just I have introduced that. Now, what is going inside these tubes? Blood. Blood is a liquid. What all you know, just I am writing. It is red in color. All your answers, you are giving me answers. That's all you know. If you prick somewhere, immediately blood will come out. It will be red in color, it will be painful. But actually, the blood contains lot of things here. It contains RBC, then WBC, then platelets. Even platelets. This RBC, WBC, platelets. This has to be in a percentage is there. This has to be in certain percentage in the blood. Otherwise, you are in trouble. This is red blood corpuscles. This red blood corpuscle, it contain iron and it contain hemoglobin, that HB they were called, percentage is there. Because of this hemoglobin, it gives the red color to the blood. This is white blood corpuscles. This is the fighter. Why I am calling fighter? They fight against diseases. Okay, a person, if the percentage hemoglobin, actually for an adult person, he has to have, women must be 12 to 13, men must be 14 to 16. That is the normal strong hemoglobin percentage. If it is not there, you will be weak, you will be tired, you will not catch up things like, you will not answer, your brain will not be very active. So, you take lot of iron-rich things and proper diet that gives you the hemoglobin percentage higher level. WBC. When dengue fever attacks someone, it attacks first this system only. That is why we should have always immune system. Now, our COVID-19 first enters this system and breaks the system fully. Once the system is broken, you are not immunized. You don't have immunity power to fight against anything, because our atmosphere contains lot of unwanted germs and bacteria, viruses. So, this is our immune system. That is fighter. It fights against the disease. It is white blood corpuscles. This has to have certain amount in our body. Suppose your friend and you were playing in the ground. Just fell down. Somebody is fell down. Got a cut. Okay? Nobody has told me. All were quiet. I just entering the class. Then I asked why all are quiet. No miss, nothing. Suddenly I asked one proper boy. The boy said, no miss, that boy fell down, got a nice wound in the leg. Oh, come here, let me put a bandage. The person comes to me and I told him, I just looked at him, the blood is stopped. He has cleaned the place, nothing, no blood is coming out. What has happened? The wound is healed immediately. As somebody has stitched it? Nothing. You have a platelet in the blood. This has the capacity of clotting of blood. That is called clotting. Clotting means, what do you call clotting? Suppose you take a candle, children, it's in liquid state. Just pour it in the water. What happens? Immediately become a solid state. Yes or no? Immediately it will become. The same thing, the blood comes out from the wound. It will become like a solid state and will stop there is a breakage, there is a cut in the, maybe in the vein, because most of the veins only on the upper side. What all you are seeing on your body on the upper side, the veins are on the upper side. The arteries are inside the muscles, because it has to carry oxygen to whole body. That's why they don't want to leave the oxygen out. That is why it is little embedded inside. But the veins are little above, because carbon dioxide, even if it is leakage, it goes out, no issues. That's why it is clotted. Clotting means, I think, I'll say a word, orange போறதுன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. தயிர் வர ஊத்துறாங்க, பால்ல இருந்து தயிர் வர ஊத்துறாங்கல, it will become thick and solid, no? The same way, without this platelet, suppose somebody got a wound, imagine the whole body blood will drain out, the person will collapse. You cannot recover him faster. So the platelets is a main part for it. For that you need vitamin K. You already learnt in vitamins and mineral deficiency diseases. Just check your lesson, the previous lesson. Vitamin K is very much needed for that. Now you know about blood. It is a liquid. It contains RBC, WBC and platelets. RBC takes care of our body health and our activities and make our brain fresh and active. For that you need certain percentage. I told you the higher percentage for adult is 12 to 14 for female person, or male person maybe 14 to 16. For smaller baby, they also can have more than that, because usually smaller babies eat proper diet, because mothers will feed them. The WBC is the fighters, because it fights against the warriors of our body, we call it as. That's why white blood cells, we call it as warriors of the body. Warriors means fighters. They fight against the diseases. See, that's why we always say take lot of food which are rich in vitamin C, and now they are saying a lot of iron, lot of all the minerals that takes WBCs. Platelets, it's very important for our body. Suppose a person affected by a dengue fever, it affects the WBC and drain the platelets, started oozing out blood from the inside of the body. That is a dangerous part of the dengue fever. That's why immediately what they will do nowadays, they take the blood. See, some people are affected with anemia. You already learnt about it. They give RBC, divide the blood into 3 parts. They are taking out RBC. Okay, you need RBC. One patient is need RBC. They are giving RBC for that person. WBC, they are taking out at platelets. Nowadays, platelets are separated and stored in a very careful manner and giving it to the persons, those who are having this problem. Because once it started bleeding, it has to stop within certain shortest duration of a time. Otherwise, they cannot do any surgeries. That's why the platelets are separately taken out from the blood and stored and given for the particular patients. This is all about the blood. Now I'll continue about the blood vessels little more again. Okay, yes children, so far I spoke to you about what is transportation, and then I said about how the food goes to and oxygen goes to all parts of the body through veins and arteries, and how its blood is cleaned and what are the components in the blood. Now I'm going to talk about the main part, the lovable part. It is our heart. See children, please don't imagine things that is blue and red. All are red only. To show you the difference. See, these are all the blood vessels. Vessels means, don't think about your kitchen vessels. We call this blood tubes as vessels. Vessels is nothing but tubes. Now, I told you 4 chamber. Can you see 1, 2, 3, 4? What I told you, pulmonary vein, what it is, the work of the pulmonary vein, I told you, it carries pure blood. Yes or no? Yes. Can you see? It brings and to the heart. Then what will happen? It sends it to the body. It goes here. Pulmonary vein here also brings. See here. Here, pulmonary artery brings the impure blood. First of all, just think that, see here, it brings here the dirty blood and it goes back. Pulmonary vein brings the good blood and takes to the, after cleaning, good blood goes out, the dirty blood goes to the pulmonary artery. See here, you can say, these names, it's not so necessary, just learn valve. This mitral valve, left atrium, this is aortic valve. Here again, there is a breakage. This is called auricle, this is called ventricle. Left auricle, left ventricle, left ventricle, left auricle. Both the sides you have. Right atrium, auricles, atrium are both are same. Pulmonary valve, here. Can you see a wall? Now, these valves helps them to backflow. This is a vena cava, I'll talk about it. This is the right ventricle, left ventricle. These are chambers. I told you 4 boxes, no? 4 divisions. These are right and left ventricles, right and left auricles. Atrium, same meaning. Now, this and what I told you, all this comes under one system. It's called circulatory system. What is circulatory system? Heart and the connective parts, heart, then veins, arteries, then blood, capillaries, all this and their functions, we call it as a circulatory system. Otherwise, we call it as the movement of blood from the top, from our head to toe. It is called the movement of blood. This may be pure blood or impure blood. We call it as a circulatory system. There are 2 parts, doesn't have a blood vessels. What are the 2 parts? Can you think over and answer me in the next class, or should I answer now? Anybody's ready to answer? Okay, cut your nails. If you are bleeding, you can give me the answer. Cut your hair, give me, and then after, trim your hair, trim your nails, and answer me next week. Till then, stay safe. I'll continue the rest of the class after 2 weeks. Thank you. Stay safe.